I'm sure some people are going to be wondering, no, this is not an April Fool's joke. Yes, this video is being uploaded on April 1st, but it's not an April Fool's joke. Just want to get that out of the way right now. Instead, it is some potential release date information regarding The Last of Us Part 2. And yesterday, I made a fairly long video, I think it was around 17 minutes, talking about some updates and some news that we got regarding some PlayStation exclusives. And this actually came out shortly after I had uploaded that video, so I wasn't able to include it. So instead, what I wanted to do is make a short video here talking about it, because it's one of these things where it adds fuel to the fire. And what I mean by that is, right now, a lot of people are gauging Last of Us 2 releasing this year, not in 2020. But at the same time, I think a lot of us wouldn't necessarily be surprised if it got pushed to 2020 or it didn't come out until 2020. But it says here that The Last of Us Part 2 has been one of the most highly anticipated releases for a good few years now, and it remains that way because Sony hasn't said a word about when it might launch. There have been peeps and speculation here and there about possible release windows, but there's been no official word from Sony themselves. What we have here isn't official word, but it's pretty close to it. The Last of Us 2 has been listed under the Coming Soon category of games on various official PlayStation websites in the UK, France, Italy, Netherlands, and Germany. While that wouldn't mean much by itself, it's worth taking a look at the games it's in company of. Days Gone, Mortal Kombat 11, Rage 2, Control, and Concrete Genie are a few of the games also mentioned in the Coming Soon section. Interestingly enough, every single one of the games besides The Last of Us Part 2 mentioned here has a confirmed release date, with the exception of Concrete Genie, though even that recently got a new release window announced. This is in line with the reports that emerged a couple of months ago that suggested that The Last of Us Part 2 was due out in 2019. Of course, in the absence of official confirmation by Sony, this remains speculation for now, but a late 2019 release would make a lot of sense for the release of Naughty Dog's upcoming juggernaut. So, yeah, I think that this is pretty interesting, and it's not huge news per se. I'm not sitting here saying that this is it, 100% confirmed, 2019, but instead, I want to add this to the list here of things that are adding up to this game coming out before years. And I think last month we got some leaks, which were interesting because of the timing, and those leaks claim that we can expect The Last of Us 2 to hit October of this year during that holiday season. And the reason why the timing of those leaks was interesting is because it was shortly after PlayStation's annual, I believe it's annual, PlayStation Destination, where they bring out all of their partners and they give them, the kind of inside information, the inside scoop, if you will, on all of their upcoming projects and what to expect to kind of prepare retailers for what's to come. Obviously, that's very important for Sony. That's very important for the retailers. So, yeah, this is pretty interesting. The Last of Us 2 officially apparently listed as coming soon. I know that people are dying for any type of information and any type of news we can get on The Last of Us Part 2. So am I. It's easily one of my most anticipated games. I honestly can't wait to find out when it's going to release, to get more gameplay footage, to get anything at this point, because I'm really excited for it, and I think most other PlayStation owners are as well. I think this is easily the most anticipated title, so who knows? We're going to have to wait and see. I'm going to end the video here. I didn't want to make it too long. I would have liked to included this in yesterday's video if I could have, but again, this information came out shortly after I had actually uploaded that. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you think about this. Do you believe that The Last of Us Part 2 is actually going to drop before the end of this year, or do you think that it's going to get pushed to 2020? I will be very interested to see what you guys have to say. One last thing I want to say here is, if I had to put my my own 2 cents out here real quick to kind of guess when I think The Last of Us 2 release date would be announced, if Sony is planning to release it this year, I think it would be closer to around E3 time, and I think they would also release some new gameplay footage to kind of have a presence during E3, because we know Microsoft's going to kind of have it all to themselves. So just wanted to add that in here at the end. But yeah, leave the video a like if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you like content like this. Be sure to share the video out on top of all that. It really helps, and hit the bell notification icon. But until next time, guys, take care.